Hello everyone, how are you? I hope you are doing great. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to another episode of Craftmas, which is a series that we have here on my channel in December. We are spending crafty, creative, inspiring time just making sure we relax a little before the end years, the year ends, making sure we end it in the most positive note possible. So yeah, I hope you guys will join me today. We usually make something crafty in Craftmas for like gift ideas for our loved ones, but today I thought that we would actually do something in our own journals. How about that? How about you guys just pull out your journals, some random ephemera pieces, and just have some crafty times. I really wish to have some crafty time with you guys, some chatty time, and just to spend this evening, well, it's evening in my place right now, just spend this evening together crafting and chatting. And I am so this is my personal journal. It's getting kind of full but I still have so much that I want to journal about. I'm catching up on 2020, so I just pulled some random, like a little random painting that I did, beautiful painting that my sister did, a little swatch that I made for my cooperation with Arteza and their beautiful iridescent paints, some really random goofy photos of my doggo, a little photo of me. I don't usually put a lot of photos of myself in my journals, but I want to change it because it's nice, you know, to see how you change over the years, basically. And this is a nice photo of my doggy again, some ephemera that I got from 2 planners that I purchased for myself for 2021, and a gorgeous wrapping paper that my sister gave me a birthday present in. My birthday was back in October, and I've been dying to use this paper in my journal. I also have this beautiful booklet that was made by my friend Erica from Instagram. She's tea stained and tattered, and she sent it to me in Happy Mail, and there are so many beautiful things in it, and I've used some of them already, but I wish to use more and have them in my journal forever. So let's do it guys. I hope you will be crafting with me. I hope you will maybe be doing some spreads in your own journals, or some creative projects that you guys are like working on currently. So what I'm going to do first is, of course, I'm going to go through my journal and pick a page I want to work on. I don't usually work chronologically in my journal, but how about this maybe, or here. This is a spread that we did in a recent Junk Journal with Me video. I love this one because it has a lot of like soft pink colors that I have also on in my ephemera, and I also love how the flowers kind of correspond here. So maybe I'll pick a few things to work with, and maybe my planner stuff, and also this one. Put this one aside, and of course the gorgeous wrapping paper. So okay, no plan. Oh, what I also have here is a huge pile. Oh, huge pile of ephemera from Amity Bloom. I have had it near my desk ever since we made our first Craftmas project, which was the cute notebooks, and I just feel, I mean, I wanted to use them in my own journal, definitely, so I just kept here near me. So guys, let me start with, I have some staples here from the page behind it. So I'm thinking I'm actually going to use a bit of this wrapping paper to maybe cover the places where I have the staples. So I'm going to take a piece of it like this and maybe just go here, and I'm tearing it because, well, you know me, you know I love my torn look. I don't like things to be too straight. Like this. I need this here, so maybe I will tear this and also this here. And the rest we will just cut out as we go. Okay, so we would have this one here, and I'm thinking I'll just start gluing it. And oh, I do have a glue stick, so yes, just start gluing it. And I usually do these junk journal with me videos fast forwarded in a way, you know, they are faster. I do the voiceover, but then, well, I don't know, tell me guys what you prefer. Would you prefer me doing this junk journal with me videos fast forwarded like I have been doing and like I have been seeing people generally do, or would you rather have those like real life craft with me sessions where we can chat, where I can tell you exactly what my thought process is, and you can see my creative process exactly like this? I don't know, I just feel this is so relaxing. I hope this is relaxing for you as well, because I really enjoy just sitting here and doing this. I've only made, I think, one video before with this real-time junk journal with me thing, but I really loved it, and I would love to know your opinions on this. So I'm also hoping that maybe you will get inspired to take out your own journals, because I know you tell me in the comments sometimes that you make journals but you don't actually use them. Sometimes you may not know how to use them, sometimes you may be a little bit intimidated by all the different pages, or you made your journal so beautiful that you don't want to spoil it, and I understand it perfectly. Believe me, I do. But I also want to kind of just maybe inspire you to grab your journal anyway. And I just feel there is nothing like a filled junk journal, or any journal really, filled with your memories, with your thoughts, with your photos, or with your collages, with your writing, handwriting, anything you fill your journals with is perfect. And you know, I don't know, it gives me so much pleasure to flip through completed journals and look back at what I've been through. And especially, you know, this year has been so hard on so many levels. And I want to have it in my journal, you know. I want to look back at it. I want to remember what I've been through. I want to remember what I survived. I'm also thinking of maybe adding one more piece of this wrapping paper here to just kind of tie this all together. So I'll take a piece from here. So yes, in the years to come, I really want to be able to look back at 2020, to remember what I have been through, what we all have been through, and what we have survived. You know, I think it's going to be really good and really beneficial. So I do hope you join me, or even if not, I do hope you will spend a relaxing nice, inspiring time with me today. This is the whole point of this Craftmas series. I want to make videos that will maybe bring a smile to your face, that maybe will make you forget about your troubles or the hecticness of this month. Yeah. Okay, so we have this. I really love how it is looking so far. Now I have my tea here. Just take a sip, and this is stunning. My sister, my younger sister, is actually a self-taught watercolor artist, and she is amazing. I admire her so much. I admire how much she can learn, you know, on her own, how much she progresses, how much she can just do, really. Okay, so what I want here, I'm thinking I want to back up these photos with something, and I have a few things in mind. First, I have this pink tissue paper. Is will it be okay? Or I also have a little bit of this tissue paper, but no. What I'm actually thinking is if I can find some. Oh yes, I have it here. This is just some sandwich paper, you know, some deli paper, I think it's called. It's nice, it's thin, it's almost like a tissue, so I'm going to use it to back my photos with, so that they pop a little bit more from the background. So, and for this, I'm actually going to use double-sided tape to just glue them very quickly. I love using double-sided tape. In my journals, I get it quite cheap in packs of a few on Amazon. So definitely just look on Amazon if you are looking for a nice and affordable tape, double-sided tape. It's so quick and it really, I don't know, I've never had any problems with things like falling off or something like this. So it works perfectly for me, and I love using it. Oh, okay, this one and this one. So how are you guys doing in relation to Christmas? Are you already making some preparations? Are you maybe not thinking about it yet? How are you guys doing? Do you do December daily? I'm very interested if you are journaling all through December. I'm not doing a December daily, but I am gathering some, you know, some photos and some things to journal later, and maybe I will do again like a junk journal with me video Christmas edition, where I have a few things and I can journal. I want to make it a little bit more distressed, so I'm just going to well, you can see hopefully what I'm doing. I'm so tired today, guys. I had my corporate day today, so it always leaves me tired and exhausted. I like this one here because it's like a continuation of the flowers she's sniffing. So what else would I like? Let me see what I have here from Amity Bloom. And I am of course going to cover up some of this lovely wrapping paper, but still that's okay, you know. That's absolutely fine with me. I know it's there. I have it in my journal now. Do I want maybe to grab a card like this and mount my photo on it? Oh, these cards, guys. I'm telling you, these are some of the most gorgeous cards that I have seen, and yeah, I'm just going to go with it. I'm just going to glue my photo on this card just like that because I love it so much. And that's the whole point of me junk journaling, to put, oh, my nail is so short, to put things that I love and to put things that make me happy in my journal, so that when I flip through it, anytime I flip through it, I see loads of those things that I just love and adore. Okay, I'm going to just glue it. I don't think this spread today is going to be anything like crazy interactive, anything like this, because like I said, I'm just so tired and I'm just looking to really have a nice, relaxing yet creative time with all of you. So I hope you will forgive me if this is just a simple spread, just a few things stuck to my journal, but this is also usually what happens. I often just go, maybe I can actually show you a few spreads that I've done here recently. But I usually just go with like here, just a piece of ephemera, just a little doily, a little bit of washi tape and journaling, and that's all, you know. I just stick things. There is some rub-on sticker, some things stuck in the pocket, into pockets. I also have just, this is so simple. It may look intricate, but it's really not. It's just some things that are thrown onto my pages. What else? Here I just made a little pocket, so nothing complicated. I had these. Oh, here, you know, I just stuck some artwork that I did on some workshop before the pandemic, just like this on the pages. So you definitely don't have to be crazy. Now can I find my page? Crazy, like complicated with your spreads. No, you can go about it as, you know, as simply as you like, as you can just throw things on your page, add some embellishments if you like, and just, yeah, and you just have these memories forever in your journal. So that's what's important for me. So yes, so I am not yet ready for Christmas. By the time I'm filming this a little bit ahead. And by the time I'm filming this, here in Poland, we still unfortunately don't know whether we are going to be able to spend Christmas with our loved ones. Like whether we will be able to travel between cities, because my sister is in another city, my mom is in yet another city, and we're all planning to meet at my place. Here me and my boyfriend would host our first Christmas Eve and Christmas together. But unfortunately, we still don't know if this is going to be possible at all. So we're still waiting for like the government's decision whether traveling is or will be allowed. Unfortunately, it does not look very promising. to be honest. So well, but we have to wait and see. Oh, I'm so tempted to use all of these cards. They are so pretty. I can't. Like I was saying in the first video where I used those, I have been wanting to buy something from Nazi, from Amity Bloom, for ages, and I was kind of saving up some money to be able to do so. And when I saved a little bit, I just went to a shop and bought all the things. Pretty much. Okay, maybe this one as a little journaling spot. Let me see, I also have this one, which I am tempted to use. Okay, I think these are the smallest ones that I have. I like this. Sorry, this was crooked. Maybe this is better for you. Look how chunky my journal is. It does not lay flat anymore, and I love it. Like I said, nothing as pleasant as a chunky journal. So this card, some scrap here. This card I'm actually inking up. And I'm going to be gluing it somewhere here to just add a little bit of journaling on this space. On this page, I mean. So again, using my double-sided tape, it's such a quick way to glue things down, and especially when you have different like types of papers and different textures, then it's really, I would say it's really reliable. So like this. I love it. What else can we do? What about this side? I also have this beautiful picture from my sister, and I think color-wise and theme-wise, it just looks stunning here. But what I'm thinking, guys, I'm actually tempted to use a little bit of... Let me grab my Arteza pens. Just a second, guys. I'll show you what I have in mind. So these are the Arteza Real Brush Pens. We've already used them in a past video, and if you would be interested in them, I will have a link for you in the description so you can check them out. But I wish to do some watercolory look on my page here, and they are so simple to work with. I just love them, especially if you are not like a watercolor artist yourself. Then they are just so easy and so pretty to use. So I'm going to choose a few colors that I would like to use. Maybe this one, this. I don't know if they are exactly the same as this choice here, but we will check it out. What else would I like? I just wish to have a little splash of color. Do I want some green maybe? No, I think I will stay with pinks. So let me work with the two that I have. And I'm also going to need some piece of plastic, some piece of, oh, I have this. This is like a page protector. Yeah, plastic page protector. And also I'm going to use my water brush, which is again from Arteza. It comes with the brush pen. So if you wish to check those out, I will have the link in the description box for you. And just in case, or just, you know, as a disclaimer, the link is an affiliate link, which means I am going to receive a very small commission at no additional cost for you whatsoever if you make a purchase using my link. So I'm just scribbling a little bit on my plastic. I hope you can see. Maybe I'll just move it like here. And I want to add a little wash of color maybe on the outsides of these. And so first I'll check if it will work this way. I'm getting a little bit too much water, so I'm just taking a paper towel. I don't need that much water because then my color is going to be watered down. And I love working with water brushes because they are so quick and easy to work with. So quick and easy, and they are they like clean themselves. So so you don't have to worry about it. I'm not priming my paper with anything here. I'm not adding gesso. I'm not doing anything. The paper that I have here on this page, this is from a notebook, from a Leuchtturm 1917 notebook, which is coated. Then the paper in this notebook is a little bit coated with, with something, so it does not, the water does not soak in so bad as it would usually on a notebook paper. So what you can see me here doing, I am just mixing the two colors. I hope you can see, it's very light on the camera, but I hope you can see. And I'm just making this little wash of color to frame sort of my picture, and I am only like doing it here and here, so there is some white space still. And yes, I love it. I really like it. It's very soft, but that's fine. That's what I was going for. Can I have some splatters here? I'm not sure if this brush will work. It gives some very, very light splatters. So this, guys, I'm pretty sure you're not going to be able to see on the camera, but there are some tiny, tiny splatters here. Maybe you see them, I don't know. Okay, so here's how you clean the water brush. You just squeeze some water onto a paper towel or tissue, and it cleans itself. It's so comfortable to use. And I use my brushes, my water brushes all the time. I love them. Okay, so this was so fast. That's why I love these pens, and they come in, like my set is 48 colors, which gives you an amazing selection of colors. Okay, so I'm going to dab some water, and while this is drying a little bit, let me slightly ink up the edges of this, because this is on watercolor paper, which is basically very, very white, and I just want to tone it down a little bit, It's so beautiful. I'm actually wishing I will be able to do some collaboration with my sister, and I would love to make some journals with her original artwork and with her artwork in digital form. And I also would absolutely love to make like a digital kit with her stuff. So I'm working on it behind the scenes. I'm just looking here if I have some washi tape that would look nice here, that I could use to maybe just add a little bit more interest while my page is drying. I could dry it faster probably with the heat tool, but that's okay. I'm going to let it dry in its own time. Maybe a little bit here, not to cover too much of the pretty cards. Then maybe a little bit of this one. I love the colors that we have going on this page. All right, so now let me see. This is going to be here. It's still a little bit wet, so I think I'm still going to work a bit on this side. What could we add here to not make it too busy, but to add something? I have these ribbons, and we use them also in the notebook project. And how about I just add maybe some little flowers here and there on this page. How about this rose? The color of it is similar to the color of my puppy's hair. And this photo was actually taken back at my old place where I used to live before I moved here. And even though I love it here so much and I wouldn't change it for anything, I do miss the fact that there was so much space for walking, and there was so many other dogs. And yeah, just where we live now, it's kind of, is it in focus? Yes, it is. We're kind of in the, almost like in the city center, and so there is not much greenery here, and not much nature, and definitely not much space for dogs, you know, to walk a dog, which is very sad for me. I really miss like having, I think she also really misses just having, you know, friends, dog friends to spend her time with, to be able to play with them a little bit when I was walking her. But instead of that, we actually have a little garden, which is really unheard of in the city center. We live on a ground floor, and we have this little garden, which is great, especially now that winter is coming and the weather is getting so awful, and so it's really nice that we don't have to walk her, you know, to go for actual walks every time she needs to go, you know, out. Because she is very tiny and she's very cold in winter, but she hates wearing anything on her. So even if I got some little clothes for her to keep her warmer, she just hates wearing them so much. Okay, I love it. So yeah, so a garden, little as it is, it's still amazing. And yeah, I'm very grateful to have it. Okay, where is my artwork? Where's my artwork piece? Do you guys see? Oh, it's here. Okay. And I also have this, but I also have this page, so I'm probably going to maybe use it like here somewhere. Okay, let's focus on this side first. So anything else I want here? No, I'm just going to stick it to my page and then think what else I can add. So like I said, very simple page, but very relaxing at the same time. There is something really like meditative in sitting down at your desk, sticking stickers and photos and all that into your journal. It just makes me happy. Okay, yeah, this is so pretty. Now, I could add something. I always like whenever I add something to my journal, I always like to add even a tiny label to write something, even, you know, like a few words about what it is, where this picture was taken at, when it was taken, and so on, so that obviously now I know, I remember, but I intend to kind of keep my journals for years and years, and I'm definitely not going to be able to remember in a few years' time. So I always like to... I'm thinking, how about this? This is a bit too big. I definitely don't want to cover this. So I'm just looking here. If I don't find anything here, I'm just going to go for some of my labels. Then that's fine. Okay, maybe let me check my labels. Oh, I have them here. I'm not going to maybe bring them into view, but these are quite vintagey. Although I do have some that are a bit lighter. Maybe let me check this. Do I have anything else? I have some here. Okay, we should be able to pick some label from these. And oh, I love this one. I could have it overlapping, or I could have it down there. I also have this. This is not actually the same color as here. I also have this one. Maybe, yeah, maybe, because it ties the green from the other page. And also, I also have some of these trims from Nazi, and I'm just thinking, should I use some of them, because they are truly stunning. They are stunning, but maybe no. Let me first glue this, or stick it rather. It's a sticker. And I'm thinking here maybe, like this. Something like this. Doesn't have to be perfectly straight at all. It's probably not. And what else? What else do we do here? I also have some scraps from previous projects, and I obviously keep them because they are absolutely beautiful. I could have this here. I really like it. The flowers are so cute, and maybe a piece of this. Why not? Why not? So this one I'm going to use this double-sided tape with, but the other one is a bit thinner. So I'm going to take a thinner one, and it's fun. It's fun. It's nice that when you get them on Amazon in a set, they come in different widths. So, for example, I have also this very thin one, which is perfect for these like thin scrap pieces, and I use them quite a lot in my journals. Okay, and I'm going to use a little bit of glue here underneath, because I don't want this to be sticking out too much. So just a little touch of wet glue to keep this down. And do I have the rest? Yeah, I have the rest of this. Maybe I could use it somewhere here to kind of tie in the two pages, the two sides of this page together. But then again, I don't really want this to be extremely busy. Obviously it is quite busy. I like my spreads like this. I like to have a lot going on. Again, this is every piece that I'm sticking down is something that makes me happy. So I don't mind having a lot of them on the pages. Okay, like that. Cool. Okay, so I think we have this one pretty much done. Now I would like to, where's my ephemera? It's buried under here somewhere. Let me find out. Everything is falling off my desk. What's going on? Okay, so I have my planner ephemera here. I should have two more pieces. I have this sticker, I think it's a sticker that I got, and I should also have one more. Yeah, they are here. It's all good. So, what do we do with these? First of all, I love these colors, but I want to cover this writing because it's in German. It's not really relevant to me, and also, you know, don't speak German, so definitely not relevant. Oh wow, wouldn't this look nice here? So gorgeous. Or this one. The writing first. Let me find something. I should definitely make a little bit of tidying up here. Oh yeah, I think this one, because this color is exactly the same as this one. And then would I like this or something else maybe here? I know that I would like this Arteza piece, maybe glued right like this. So let me fold it here. So I will have it going through both pages and again tying them together like that. And what could I use here to kind of decorate this? These guys, look at this. I can't with these cards. I cannot with the beauty of these cards. Maybe this one, I like it. We also have this huge doily, and that could be nice because it is a bit more muted, I guess. And how about we use this card here, because then this one ties nicely with all the patterns that we have here. So I don't know, I think I'm going to go with these two. So I'm going to start just quickly with sticking things down. Again, using my double-sided tape. It's just quicker than glue stick even, because with glue stick I often have to go back, just glue some corners again and stuff like that. And also glue stick doesn't really like me. I end up all covered with glue, you know, on my hands and all of my adjacent pages. Everything is just so gluey. So I much prefer the comfortable double-sided tape. Okay, so this is just 2 quick pieces to cover up the white space and also to cover up the space that we may not like or we may not need on our page. Now I would like to have this here somewhere. I also have this, and I love this is from the Happy Planner. I love the edge here. So I have this. I ordered 2 planners for myself this year. And oh, I like it here. And that's because I decided I actually need one for work and one for like my personal life and my this spread is going to be crazy with flowers, guys. But I hope you don't mind. Okay, what's here? I don't think I need this edge, so let me just tear it, because of course I'm going to keep it. It's so pretty on this side as well. So I don't need it here. It was too long for my journal, so I folded it. But now I want to actually have this nice card, or maybe this way. No, I like it this way, glued or stuck on the page edge here. So yeah, so I decided that this year I definitely need a separate planner for my business if I'm going to keep on what's the word I'm looking for? I'm going to keep on working, you know, on Teal and Tattered. I have so many ideas, I have so many plans, and I definitely, like I said to you guys in some video in the past, this is my absolute dream for this creative business to be my job, my only job. Right now it's sadly only part-time. I work part-time in a corporate job as well, but this is my dream, and also I'm going to make it my goal for 2021 to make it my job. This is something I'm so passionate about, and this is something that makes me want to wake up in the morning at, you know, like 2 hours earlier than I would usually do and just go to work. And I can't even describe the feeling to you guys. It's just so profound. That's the word I would use here. Okay, so I also have, let me check what this actually is. Is this a sticker? I don't know. Let's open this up. Maybe we can stick it somewhere. If it is, in fact, yeah, it is a sticker. So okay, why not? I'm just going to go ahead and stick it on my page here. Nice colors, matching everything. Those are 2 very colorful spreads, aren't they? And this one especially is like crazy with colors. Oh, I actually like having this paper peek through here, so maybe I will glue it. Okay, now time to stick this. So I'm going to just go with that. And which part is going to be this one? So I can add tape here. So I would love to fit all of my 2020 memories in this book, and then I would make another journal for myself for the next year, for 2021. I still have a large bag of ephemera and a large envelope of pockets. Of what am I? A large pocket of photos. A large. Yeah, I was thinking about pockets actually. A large bag of photos that I would love to use, and yeah, I just have to find the time, you know. So I would definitely like to make sure my 2020 fits here. I think it's possible. I still have a lot of spreads here that I can work on. It's getting chunky, but not too chunky yet. What am I trying to do here, guys? What am I trying to do? I'm trying to maybe find a pocket that I could attach with a paper clip, because these are floating so gorgeous. Or maybe I could have a pocket like here. Okay, so let me check. I have also this one, but this doesn't really fit, I feel. This black one, I also have this one. I can of course also use any of these doilies as a little pocket. Maybe it wouldn't be a bad idea actually, because I want to, what I would love to do is to add this last piece of ephemera into a pocket, because it's not going to fit anywhere on the page, which is fine. I love having and adding pockets to my journals, but I'm just looking for like a perfect one. This is gorgeous. Everything is. I guess I am overusing the word gorgeous today, or usually. But I just love all the products that I'm working with. Maybe this one. How about this one? Or am I covering a bit too much of the... Actually, no, it actually ironically makes it maybe less busy, because I'm covering some of this crazy pattern here. So I could have it like this. I'm so indecisive. Okay, let me try this pocket. Maybe I'll just fold it, see it on my page, and I will just be happy with it. Okay, sometimes you just have to see things on your page to be able to actually decide whether you like them or not eventually. Well, I love it. My decision is that I love it. So I'm going to have to fold this, of course, to fit it into the pocket, but that's fine. It's absolutely fine. What matters to me is that I will keep this piece of ephemera. I will remember the first year I ordered a happy planner. So the happy planner is for my personal planner, for personal life and personal development and just home things and just, you know, everything that's not work. And then I ordered a personal planner for my business, and I've actually been using it already because it starts in You can, Personal Planner is a brand from Sweden then that you can customize your layouts, and you can customize like the start when your planner starts. And so my planner starts in, oh, I love it. So cute. My planner starts in December actually this year, not January. So that's why I can already use it, and that's so fun. Okay, so guys, how are we with time? I think we are nearing an hour. So let me do some last decorations maybe. And I am going to pause the video, do some journaling. I love this label here. Do some journaling and come back to you with the finished spread so you can see how it looks like with my writing added, where I decided to add it, and yeah, things like that. I think I want to ink this a little bit on this side, so again to get rid of the stark whiteness. Okay, very pretty colors and very, very colorful pages this time in my journal, which is awesome because yeah, they're just so pretty. I'm determined to use this piece because I love it so much. So how about I make a little tab out of it? Let me try this. A little tab out of it and put it on my page here somewhere. Yeah, obviously to make it just a little bit more busy, but I think I'm going to tear the edge, ink it up, ink it up, and now I can stick it. Do I have my, oh, I actually have my stapler, so I'm going to just staple it right here, like that. So nice. Okay. Right, decoration, not much place to decorate here, obviously. Oh, I can use another piece actually to make a tiny tab, maybe not that tiny, for this piece. Again, to tie everything together, to tie the whole like 4 spreads or 4 pages that we did today together with the same or similar elements, so that you look at them and you kind of know that they are going together. Yeah, gorgeous. I really love it. I love the watercolor wash that we did here. It was so quick and so simple. Okay, anything else I might want to add, or do I just want to leave the sort of the blank space? There's not much blank space obviously going on here. Okay guys, so let me actually pause the video right now. I will do my journaling and I will be right back with you. Right, so I'm back. My journaling is pretty much done, which I will show you in a moment. I just thought I would do a very messy border with my pen on this page, just to kind of give it some definition. I like to do it sometimes. I do have it on some of my pages already, and I like it especially when I have like a lot going on the page, and it kind of gives this nice frame to everything, so it does not look like it's going to fall off of the page because there is so much. Yeah, I love it. I love what it did to the page. Okay guys, so our pages are all done. Well, my pages, I hope yours are too, or whatever project you have been working on. Thank you so much for joining me. This is how it turned out. So I have this little flip here and a little piece of ephemera in this gorgeous pocket. I have a little bit of journaling here, also here, sideways here, a little bit on this label about my collaboration with Arteza, which I'm very excited about. And then we turn the page, we have gorgeous pinks and mint greens, and just a little bit of journaling in this label. Some here, like I said, just to mention where these pictures have been taken, when in my life. And okay, I love how these pages turned out. I hope you enjoyed this creative junk journal with me session. I hope you, even if you did not maybe craft with me, I hope you found something inspiring, something pleasant to watch here. Thank you so much for spending your day with me, your evening or morning with me. That's very precious. And yeah, I will speak to you very soon in the next video. Bye guys.